Friends, the Bible says that life is like a mysterious river in which new experiences, new lessons, and new challenges are hidden at every turn. Some flow with it, thinking it ordinary, while others understand its depth and live it fully. Man's greatest enemy is his own illusion, which keeps him away from the truth. Those who blame every situation never hear the voice of their soul. A true warrior is not one who fights with weapons, but one who struggles against his own weaknesses and defeats them. The hardest thing in the world is to change yourself, and the easiest is to blame others. The person who finds learning in every failure becomes the real winner, because failure is not the end, but an opportunity for a new beginning. If you have the strength to rise every time you fall, then understand that no one can stop your path. Friends, Jesus Christ says that every person who practices self-examination gradually moves towards divinity, because self-knowledge is the lamp that gives light even in darkness. In the race of the world, only the one who finds peace within himself remains steady. People run after fame, position, and money, but the one who runs after peace attains the true joy of life. We need to understand ourselves far more than we try to change others. Until the inner vision opens, no outer light can show you the way. Many times in life, you get surrounded by your own questions. Then it becomes necessary to go within and find your answers, because no one else knows the solution to your problems as well as you yourself can. In this world, the power of silence is the rarest. The person who can think in silence can say much more than words. Life is not just a series of breaths, it is a journey from the soul to God, and the greatest practice on this path is surrender. Let go of ego, renounce anger, and embrace love. The one who understands that every person thinks according to their own perspective and experiences never gets angry with anyone. When we learn to accept the limitations of others, relationships become deeper and simpler. Friends, the Bible says that some things in life come not from understanding, but from experience. Just as pain cannot be bound in words, love cannot be measured. If you learn the art of finding something good in every situation, then no situation can make you sad. Maintaining balance in life is the greatest penance. Neither get carried away in excessive joy, nor drown in sorrow. Realize that everything is temporary, both happiness and sorrow. This knowledge makes a person steady. Life is like a potter who gives both blows and support to his pot, because he knows that without blows there is no shape, and without support nothing stands. You have to work on the quality of your thoughts, because thoughts are the foundation of the future. Just as a tree is hidden in a seed, a world of possibilities is hidden in every thought. The broader your thinking, the richer your life will be. If you cannot change a situation, change your perspective towards it, because this change will bring strength within you. Remember, every day is a new opportunity to leave your old self behind and become a better version of yourself. The person who wakes up every morning thinking that he will learn something new today never gets tired, and the one who thinks he knows everything never learns. True knowledge exists only where there is humility. If ego comes, even knowledge becomes a burden. In this world, sometimes you have to walk alone, but walking alone is not weakness, it is a sign of inner strength. The one who can make his own path can show the way to others. When the mind is disturbed, when the path seems blurred, when people leave you, then listen to the voice of your soul. It will never lead you in the wrong direction. Friends, the Bible says that the greatest power in the world is patience. The person who remains patient in every situation becomes a true seeker. Just as drops of water eventually make a hole in a stone, continuous effort makes the impossible possible. If you want to make your life successful, always remember 3 things. First, value what you have. Second, strive for what you don't have. Third, accept what is gone. As long as there is hatred in the mind, there can be no peace in the soul. Forgiveness is necessary, not only for others, but for yourself too. Because when you forgive, you free yourself. And when you hold on to revenge, you only burn yourself. Life is a test every day, but this test is not against others, but against your own inner weaknesses. If you fight every day against laziness, fear, and jealousy within you, your personality will shine. Remember, there is no single definition of success. Every person's journey is different. Your only standard is you, so never compare yourself with others. Just take a vow every day to become better than yesterday and stay firm on it. This is true victory. This is self-realization. It is better to earn prayers than to run after wealth, because when you throw yourself only in the pursuit of riches, you collect only outer comforts. But when you earn good deeds, you receive mental peace, lasting joy, better health, and true love along with wealth. This is the real achievement of life that people often ignore. Often people wait for better times to come, but they forget that the present is the most precious time. Worrying about the future, the whole life passes like this, and that ideal time never comes. In the end, only empty hands and unfulfilled desires remain. So make the moment you have today your very best, because only this moment is under your control. When your inner mind says to do what the world does, then your conscience calls out. If you also start doing the same, then what will be the difference between you and them? Friends, Jesus Christ says that if evil starts being fought with evil on this earth, then change will become impossible. Recognize the power of goodness and include it in your conduct. We always think, why is this happening to us? But if we change our thinking and ask, what are we doing in this situation? The entire perspective can change.
Certain qualities are very essential to face difficulties in life. Knowledge, humility, wisdom, inner courage, the habit of speaking truth, firm faith in God, and righteous deeds. Make these your shield and start from where you are right now. Because in the search of the perfect moment, many people lose their dreams. Distance yourself from relationships or thoughts that poison your mental peace, and embrace those who can heal your soul. Keep yourself busy in some creative work, because the one who is busy leaves no space for grief and stress. With the passage of time, it is understood that the true winner is the one who heard criticism, endured it, and still stood firm. Learn to pause in moments of anger. If you make a mistake, ask for forgiveness with humility. No matter how long the path is, never give up. Just as a river does not count the distance to its destination but keeps flowing, similarly, to reach the goal, one must keep walking continuously. The foundation of the future is built on today's actions, not on tomorrow's promises. That education is useless which does not sow the seed of humanity. Asking someone else for the path to your destination is like seeing your dream through someone else's eyes, because no one can understand your destination as deeply as you do. Understand the importance of time, because the one who postpones today ultimately remains empty-handed. Friends, Jesus Christ says success kisses the feet of those who make efforts for their dreams today and now. Falling in life is not failure. Failure is when we do not even try to rise after falling. Always remember that success comes only to those who keep trying. Just as water kept in a vessel becomes pure when mixed with milk, but impure when mixed with mud, this is like human company. A person without virtues gains respect in the company of the good. But if a virtuous person gets trapped in bad company, he too becomes an object of disrespect. Therefore, choose your company thoughtfully. Just as a magnet attracts iron, our thoughts attract feelings of similar nature. If thinking is negative, its effect spreads in the entire environment. But if thoughts are positive, life also moves in that direction. That is why we must elevate our way of thinking. Friends, the Bible says that true change in life comes when we learn, grow, and continuously refine ourselves in every situation. Therefore, always strive. Do not think about how far the destination is, but think about how much further you have to go, and keep trying to move forward in every situation, because goals will be fulfilled only when you decide that you will not stop. So now, do not stop. Do not get tired. Keep making efforts and try to make yourself a little better every day. Life is a priceless blessing. It is a symbol of God's special grace. Death is a play of time, but remaining alive in people's hearts even after death depends only on the good deeds we have done. People remain busy day and night in caring for their body, but the purity and radiance of the soul is the greatest beauty. The body is temporary. It is made of dust and will eventually merge into it, but the soul is imperishable and eternal. A true karma yogi is one who performs his duties selflessly, free from attachment and ego. True beauty is not what is seen by the eyes, but what touches the heart. Adopt good virtues, stay away from ill feelings, spread such light through your good deeds that the world remembers your existence forever. If you find good company, move forward with it, and if not, keep moving alone with your inner strength. In life, stop thinking about who changed when, and see what you learned from them. This is real education. Putting someone down shows the lowliness of your thinking, while giving respect shows the greatness of your values. A proud person considers himself the master of all, but a self-respecting person sees every being with equal vision. A person with self-respect does his own work and does not depend on others.
Use your words only as much as you can bear, because along with the power to speak, there should also be the power to listen. Self-respect is the lamp that shines from within. It is better to understand your own identity than to compare with others. There is no question in life that cannot be solved by the knowledge of the Bible. Whenever you feel lost or your goal disappears, start reading the Bible. When a person starts justifying his own mistakes and becomes harsh in judging others' faults, distance becomes natural. Destiny cannot be erased by rubbing, it can only be changed by good deeds. Keep doing good work and trust in God's grace.
Once the disciples prayed to Jesus, "O Lord, speak such words that when I hear them in joy, I gain awareness, and when I hear them in sorrow, I gain hope." Then Jesus smiled and said, "This too shall pass." Friends, this sentence is the truth of life. Time does not stop. Therefore, live every day with gratitude. Be thankful to those who treat you with love, and forgive with a smile those who behave harshly. Every morning is a new opportunity. Let go of yesterday and focus on improving today. Jesus Christ has said that man makes life complicated because of his own imaginations and fears. He regrets the past moments, remains immersed in worry about the future, and ignores the present. The fear of death does not let him make choices, but wise people rise above these cycles. They know that death and birth are only stages of change. Nothing in this world is permanent. Every happiness and sorrow is temporary. Therefore, fear and worry are useless. When you accept change, sorrow automatically decreases, because the mind is both the cause of bondage and the means of liberation. If your mind is engaged in the devotion of the Lord, no suffering can disturb you. The person who experiences God within himself attains true freedom. No relationship is formed just like that. All this is part of God's plan beforehand. Two types of personalities are necessary in life. One like Jesus Christ, who may not fight the war himself, but gives you victory, and the other who stands by you even knowing defeat is certain. Friends, Jesus says, "You do what you want, but what happens is what I want. But if you walk according to my will, then ultimately you will get what you desire." When a person commits sin, he looks in all four directions, but forgets to look up. The one who looks up purifies his conscience and fears doing wrong. The secret of life is that the one who has faith in God needs no fear, and the one who is pure from within cannot be broken by any situation. Therefore, always walk on the path of truth. Keep the heart pure. Learn to forgive others. Maintain patience in every situation, and keep trying to fill the darkness within you with the light of God. Because the person who walks on the path of truth, devotion, and righteous deeds never accepts defeat in any situation, and the one who trusts in the Almighty never stops, never pauses, and never accepts defeat. Friends, Jesus Christ says that whoever remembers my name with faith and love, calls me with a sincere heart and worships me, I remove all the sorrows of their life and grant them the joy they desire, because they are mine and I become theirs. Jesus says that receiving life is a matter of good fortune, and death comes according to time. But remaining alive in people's hearts even after death is the result of only your true deeds. A true karma yogi is one who performs actions selflessly, free from body, mind, intellect, and senses for the purity of his heart. Friends, Jesus says, I am present throughout the universe. I am the controller and sustainer of this creation. I know all thoughts and feelings of the past, present, and future, but no one can fully understand me. This is the most mysterious thing in the world. Therefore, make your deeds such in this world that they become your immortal identity. People say one should bow before loved ones, but those who are truly yours never let you bow. True happiness arises from within, and its formula is to have expectations only from yourself. When you fall, you realize where you stood and on what foundation you were relying. The truth is that peace is the most valuable thing that no market can sell. If your faith in God is firm, destiny will give what is written. But if self-confidence is strong, then God also writes what your inner call demands. Jesus teaches that the one who has learned the art of when, where, and how much to speak succeeds in every situation, because words spoken from the tongue and arrows released from the bow never return. Therefore, use your words thoughtfully. It is better to stand firm in struggle than to live by bowing before the world, because self-reliance is the symbol of true life.